First, we see that what was the objective of American and what was the objective of Taliban, and have they won or not. The objective of the American was to kill Osama bin Laden or to take revenge from Osama bin Laden. That this objective was finished in 2011, but they remained in Afghanistan, so it was not their objective. If their objective was to train the Afghan people and to build the infrastructure, yes, they built some infrastructure, but they have not completed it. And the Afghan forces have not stood against the Taliban. So they have lost the battle, and because of that, we see that the objectives of American have failed. So American has lost. And what was the objective of Taliban? Whenever Afghan Taliban talked about it, they said that we want that our government should be installed in Kabul. So this objective was clear to them and clear to every person the in the Afghan in the Taliban setup, to every Taliban soldier. This objective was clear, and they captured the Kabul, and they are trying to install the government. So their objective has achieved. So they have won the war. So this is the present situation. Now many people want that they should leave the Afghanistan. They are trying to go to Pakistan. They When an aircraft was going, military aircraft was going to America, many people were hanging with it. They were clinging with it. Some were inside and some were clinging outside it. And two or three people, they fell down from the aircraft as well, and they died. So it means that they want to go out of this people. What Taliban are saying, that Taliban are saying that we would uh, uh, care for the basic rights, we will care for the human rights, and we will try to have uh, uh, education of women. We will continue with it, and we will have a good relation. We want good relation with other countries. So now we come to Taliban and Pakistan. Pakistan is saying that they are master of their own future, and they will decide their own fate. The India has spent a lot of money in Afghanistan, and that amount, that funding has go in the dustbin. In the same way, the $2 trillion spent by America has gone into dustbin. The $30 billion spent, $3 billion spent by Indians have gone to dustbin. Still, Pakistan say that the Afghan people should decide their own future, which is a very good strategy by the Pakistani government and the Pakistan military junta, that they should decide, the Afghan should decide their own future. This is the present of that geostrategic area of Afghanistan, present state of that area. Now, what would be in the future? We are seeing that the two names have been taken by the people that who would lead the Afghan government in future. That is, one is brother, one is Mullah Abdul Ghani brother, and the second is the Akhundzada, Habatullah Akhundzada. We should see that what Habatullah Akhundzada has did, and what what is the personality of Abdullah Ghani brother. Mullah Abdul Ghani brother is uh, again a very good person. He has led many places in the setup of the Taliban setup. He is, and in the same way, Habatullah brother Habatullah Akhundzada, he was like a chief justice in Taliban. He used to give orders of amputation. He used to give orders of, slaying the people. He used to give order to kill the peoples. He used to give order to whip the peoples. So, looking at his credentials, his achievements, it seems that uh, Mullah Abdul Ghani brother or Habatullah Akhundzada, one of them would come to power. If Habatullah Akhundzada comes to power, if he has learned from the past that such restrictions on women will not play a positive role, and restriction they imposed on NGOs, on the NATO forces, that they will not play some positive role in future. So what will happen that if he repeats the same, then the situation in Afghanistan will remain as such. And if he changes his mind, what he has did in past, it was different. And if he, when he comes to power, he do the different things. He gives power to the woman. He gives allows education in school, female education in schools, if he allows the foreigners to invest, and if he allows that foreigners should visit, and the media is free, the press is free, and he talks freely, then we see that there is a good future. And if we see that otherwise, then there as again the same thing will prevail in the past. Uh, we consider that Abdul Ghani brother, he is a little, cool person. He would play a better role, whereas Abdullah, Habatullah brother, if he changes himself and bring to such state, then uh, uh, then it will happen that Afghanistan will flourish. What happened to the America? So we see what happened to the Britishers. The Britishers, after losing the third Anglo-Afghan War, the Britishers were again broken to pieces, and British restricted to I mean, United Kingdom are in the UK area only. It restricted to England, although it may have one or two, one or odd, area like in Stanley Island. It is again, it is under them. It may be considered as their colonies. Otherwise, they have lose many area after that, and they crumble down. When the USSR they fought with the Afghan, they crumbled down and they again changed into different states, and the USSR was broken. So considering this, we see that the America is again a great nation, but looking at the state of UK and USSR, it is considered that USA would also crumble down, and it will change into different pieces and it will break down. So this is about Americans. In the same way, the uh, Indians, they have also spent money, and they were also considering that they have uh, played positive role in invading Afghanistan. So it is considered that India will also break into different pieces and into different countries. And there are many ethnic nations present over there, and they are doing already rebellion against the government, and particularly the present government, it is not friendly with the people. And we can say that Kashmir will I mean will be liberated from the Indian. So this is my view. Now we see that what happens with the Pakistan. if Pakistan plays such role that it I mean it allows Afghans to flourish, Afghan to take own decisions, then the future of the present government seems to be a shining, seems to be a blinking one, and otherwise it seems that the government would crumble down and any other government will come, and most likely the I mean those who are in the People's Party, they will come forward. So we see that future of Pakistan is booming. The role of uh, economic corridor, it is very important at this place. The prices of uh, I mean, property states in Gwadar and in Turbat and in other area, they seems to be rising in future. So those who have some plots in Gwadar, they should not sell their plots, and the prices of those plots is likely to increase in future with this, because the uh, if they want to trade something through blue waters, then Pakistan could provide a way for the Afghanistan and Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and such Central Asian states. They can be supported, and I mean the future of Pakistan, the economy of Pakistan. It seems that it would be flourishing, it would be increasing, it would be coming forward. I thank you to all and wish for the better future of Pakistan. Thank you very much.